the Lord also said to Moses, "Instruct the sons of Israel, and you shall say to them, Offer my oblation and bread, and the incense of most sweet odor, at their proper times. These are the sacrifices which you must offer, 2 immaculate 1-year-old lambs each day as a perpetual holocaust. You shall offer one in morning, and the other in the evening. And the 10th part of an ephah of fine wheat flour, which has been sprinkled with the purest oil, and which has the measure of the 4th part of a hin. It is the continual holocaust which you offered at Mount Sinai as a most sweet odor of incense to the Lord. And you shall offer a libation of wine, of the 4th part of a hin for each lamb, in the sanctuary of the Lord. And you shall offer the other lamb similarly, in the evening, according to all the rites of the morning sacrifice and its libations, as an oblation of most sweet odor to the Lord. Then, on the Sabbath day, you shall offer 2 immaculate 1-year-old lambs, and 2/10 of fine wheat flour sprinkled with oil, as sacrifice, as well as the libations that are usually poured out on each Sabbath as a perpetual holocaust. Then, on the 1st day of the month, you shall offer a holocaust to the Lord, 2 calves from the herd, 1 ram, 7 immaculate 1-year-old lambs, and 3/10 of fine wheat flour sprinkled with oil, as sacrifice, for each calf, and 2/10 of fine wheat flour sprinkled with oil, for each ram, and 1/10 of fine wheat flour with oil, as a sacrifice for each lamb. It is a holocaust of most sweet odor and also an incense to the Lord. Now these shall be the libations of wine, which are to be poured out for each victim, 1/2 portion of a hin for each calf, 1/3 for a ram, and 1/4 for a lamb. This shall be the holocaust for all the months, as they succeed one another in the turning of the year. Likewise, a he-goat shall be offered to the Lord for sin, with the perpetual holocaust, and its libations. Then, in the 1st month, the 14th day of the month shall be the Passover of the Lord. And the 15th day shall be a solemnity. For 7 days they shall eat unleavened bread. And the 1st day of these days shall be venerable and holy. You shall not do any servile work in it. And you shall offer the incense of a holocaust to the Lord, 2 calves from the herd, 1 ram, 7 immaculate 1-year-old lambs. And with each sacrifice from fine wheat flour which has been sprinkled with oil, 3/10 for each calf, and 2/10 for each ram, and 1/10 for each lamb, that is, for the 7 lambs, and 1 he-goat for sin, as an expiation for you, aside from the morning holocaust, which you shall always offer. You shall do this on each day of the 7 days, as fuel for the fire, and as a most sweet odor to the Lord, which shall rise up from the holocaust and from each of the libations. Likewise, the 7th day shall be very honored and holy for you. Any servile work you shall not do in it. And also the day of the first fruits, after the weeks have been fulfilled, when you shall offer new fruits to the Lord, shall be venerable and holy. You shall not do any servile work in it. And you shall offer a holocaust as a most sweet odor to the Lord, 2 calves from the herd, 1 ram, and 7 immaculate 1-year-old lambs. And also, as their sacrifices, fine wheat flour sprinkled with oil, 3/10 for each calf, 2 for each ram, 1/10 for each lamb, which altogether are 7 lambs, likewise a he-goat, which is slain for expiation, aside from the perpetual holocaust, and its libations. You shall offer only what is immaculate, with their libations.